guys, and this is Kelsey from the Lost Book Reports, and this is In My Mailbox, which is hosted every Sunday by the Story Siren, and this is our last In My Mailbox of 2012, which blows my mind because this year went by so incredibly fast. First, I want to apologize because I think I'm coming down with a cold, so I might be a little sniffly, and then second, I want to apologize for not really posting videos since like October. But I've been crazy busy. I am kind of and can't explain it. I work for my mom, and then we're kind of starting this business called Attacha backpacks, and we're right now in this crazy part of launching. So I've been so consumed with that, and then we had Christmas, and so yeah. I had a great holiday season. I hope you all had a great holiday season, and within that holiday season, I did get some books, which was very nice, which I'm going to share some of those with you now. But first off, I want to start with the two eGalley books that I got for review, which is Anatomy of a Single Girl by Daria Sandowski, oh my god, my throat, and Pantomime by Laura Lamb. So thank you very much, NetGalley, and I believe they're both Random House. I think they are, so thank you, Random House, if they're from you. If they're not from Random House, thank you, whatever publishing house gave them to me. Sorry that my brain's a little foggy and can't remember. Now let's start off with the gifts. I got The Mermaid Chair by Sue Monk Kidd from my stepmother for Christmas, and basically it's about a motherless daughter, I guess, and she's discovering family and love and stuff like that. The cover is really pretty. I don't really know much about the book, but it's definitely worth a read, I believe. Then, as a stocking stuffer, my husband got me Campbell's Favorite Recipes, and I'm pretty big on cooking, so this was a very good choice of him, and choice for him to get me. And I kind of collect cookbooks. Plus, we got pots and pans, like lots of pots and pans for Christmas. I don't know why, because we didn't ask for pots and pans, but I'm not complaining because definitely a well-needed gift, and I love cooking, so you can never really have enough pots and pans. So anyways, the whole point is pots and pans will definitely put to use with the recipe book. Can you tell? I'm sick, so I'm starting to get delirious and talking about things that don't matter. From my brother-in-law, I got Where She Went by Gail Forman, which is the second book. The first book is If I Stay. I adore If I Stay. I adore Where She Went. Where She Went is probably my favorite of the two books, and it basically comes back off of, in book one, Amelia is in a car accident and has to decide if she wants to live or stay, and in book two, this follows her boyfriend and his career after the decision Amelia makes. And so it's very interesting indeed. And Adam Wilde by far is my favorite book boyfriend. I have a massive crush on him. And then, I have to sneeze, but I don't want to sneeze. I'm very sorry for that, you guys. I need a fancy editing system so you don't know that stuff. Next book I got is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And I already read this as well as Where She Went, but I love it. It's a great read. Definitely will make you cry. And this was from my mother-in-law, and I'm a little upset by the cover because it's not as nicely as I would normally pick. And for her, it's weird because she's like very OCD, so I'm surprised she didn't get like a really nice cover, but it's still a great addition to my library. Then I got a big surprise. My husband, I had a feeling because he'd asked me, what are those B&N Barnes & Noble leather books you like? And I had a feeling that he was going to go get them for me because he'd asked. But then when I got to the gift, it kind of looked like it might be, but he swore that it wasn't. He swore that he was clever and put tons of rocks in the gift to make it heavy. And if you know my husband and I, which most of you obviously don't, we do that to each other a lot. We really mask our gifts so that you can never figure out what they are. But turns out that he was, putting a ruse, and he ended up getting me Barnes & Noble Classics collection. It's really heavy. And they're so, so beautiful. I'm trying to decide how I'm going to display these in my bookshelves, because I have Harry Potter displayed on their own as a series, but now I feel like these books should be displayed on their own as a series as well, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. Let's see. The first book here is The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. Whew. That'll be a good read. I can go back in here, actually. The complete set of Grimm's fairy tales, which I am really excited about. I love the show Grimm, and I love fairy tales, and they're kind of the originators next to pretty much Hans Christian Andersen, so can't go wrong there. The complete works of Sherlock Holmes. I've never read a Sherlock Holmes book, but obviously I do appreciate Sherlock Holmes and what I know of his stories. Oh yeah. The complete work and poems, tales and poems of Edgar Allan Poe. And I love that's nice and creepy. I do enjoy Edgar Allan Poe, although he, again, very creepy. So that's exciting to have all his works. And then, sorry guys, it's taking so long. I actually forgot about these books in my first videos. Oh yeah, the Iliad and Odyssey by Homer, which I've actually read both of those, so I don't think I'll have to go through this book, but still nice to have any fine book collection. And then last but not least, the complete works or 7 novels of Jane Austen, which I'm actually very, very excited probably most about this one. The covers are so beautiful. They're leather bound. And I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah. And then, also for Christmas from my dad and stepmother, I got a $50 Barnes & Noble gift card. So I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday, whined and complained because I wanted to buy every book there. Then couldn't decide if I wanted to buy brand new books I'd never read, or, brand new books I'd never read, or books that I have read but don't own. And I decided to go with books I haven't read. So I got Days of Blood and Starlight, which is the sequel to Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which I actually got last Christmas as well. So it's a nice, full circle. It's by Lanny Taylor, and it's a pretty good read. I did like Daughter of Smoke and Bone, very unique. I wasn't in love with that as everyone else, but I'm still excited to see where it ends up. Then I got 2 Maggie Stiefvater books. The first one being The Raven Boys, and first of all, this is such a gorgeous cover, and this does not do justice, but I got this, heard great reviews about it, and I love the Scorpio races. I've met Maggie, and she's awesome, so I'm excited about that. And then I got Shiver, which is book 1 in her Wolves of something Falls series. I've never read it. I've heard great reviews about the series, the trilogy, but I haven't read it, so I figured might as well get a start on that as well. And that is it. I'm sorry for my long, wow, it got really long, my long in my mailbox, but it is the last of 2012. I can't wait to see you all in 2013 and to do more in my mailboxes. And so yeah, have a great New Year's and be safe.